Hey everybody, this is Miss Florida Hot Picks here, giving you guys another Pick 4 workout. And today we have Pick 4 of South Carolina. One of our amazing members requested an update, so I wanted to share with you using the 1, 2, 3, 4 workout. I like using the 3, 1, 7, 5, but I always suggest go back and forth to see what rundowns are running hot. Okay, so we're going to backtrack this. Backtracking means that we're keeping up with our daily draws, so we can start spotting patterns. Okay, so we're going to backtrack it back to December 16th. The midday hit was 8122. Now, if you don't know how to count out one of the grids, they're very simple. Once you lock in your last hit, you're simply going to add each number down the columns. So for the first column, we add 1 all the way down. So 1 plus 8 is 9. 9 plus 1 is 10. For your 2-digit numbers, only use your ones place, your 0. 0 plus 1 is 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 plus 1 is 3. 3 plus 1 is 4. 4 plus 1 is 5. 5 plus 1 is 6. 6 plus 1 is 7. 7 plus 1 is 8. So you know you did it right. The number you start with will be the number you end with. And then we'd add 2 all the way down the second column, 3 all the way down the third column, 4 all the way down the fourth column. Now, I want you to pay attention to the center part of your grids. Whenever you see mirrors or doubles, pay attention, okay? And there's a key digit involved that I'm going to show you. You may not see these every day, but you got to pay attention to them. This can tell you how to line up the particular square that you may want to use for your hot pick numbers, okay? So the first thing is I want to talk to you about mirror numbers. It's very important because sometimes they will be on top or on bottom of mirrors or doubles. They can switch back and forth. So you really have to look and be careful. Mirror numbers are like 9 and 4. They're the same number, they're just opposite of each other. So make sure you know all of the mirror numbers, okay? So a 0 could be a 5 could be a 0, 1 could be a 6 could be a 1, 2 could be a 7 could be a 2, 3 could be an 8 could be a 3, 4 could be a 9, and a 9 could be a 4, okay? So I want you to pay attention. We're going to pay attention to our mirrors. Now, how do you know? Because there's you can make boxes of numbers all throughout, right? Including the doubles. That's a lot. But I do want you to pay attention to your zeros that are in the center if you see them together. This is what I mean, okay? Pay attention. You see this 5, 5? You notice how it's connected? Anything that connects, and you can square off, those are the areas you want to pay close attention to, okay? So for instance, you notice that it's around the centers, but that 5, 5, pay attention because that's your key digit, okay? This is your key digit. Ouch. 5s or zeros, okay? So you got a 5, 5 here, so pay attention, all right? So you got 0, 5, 1, 7 you can put together. You can also do 5, 8, 7, 1. Okay. Going to the doubles. Let's go to the 5, 0 this time. If you wanted to square that, you might go 5, 5, 6, 7. Or 5, 3, 7, 6, the next box over. I noticed that they're using either the first 2 columns or the middle columns for the boxes. I haven't seen anything going to the end of the columns, but pay attention, okay? What hit the next draw? 7, 0, 1, 5. Bam. That's it. 7, 0, 1, 5. I was looking for my red marker. I can't. Oh, here we go. So there it goes. We have it listed as 0517. Oh, excuse me, that's a little funky. But yes, that was the next draw. So what you're doing is you're paying attention to your centers because you need to find out where those 5s are, because you want your boxes to be touching the center mirrors or doubles. They're kind of like in a central location. Will this happen every draw? Maybe, maybe not. So South Carolina, you got to stay on top of this, okay? Nice. So let's go to another example. December 17th midday, the hit was 7633. So I'm going to locate the doubles. Okay, now I have a 5-0 right here in the center. So I want to pay close attention to this area that touches that 5-0. And I notice 3, 4, 5, 7. That might be something you want to try. Okay. If we move over here, 4, 3, 5, 5, that could be something because it does touch those 5s. Remember, those are our key digits. And again, they could use the numbers on top. So you have to be careful with this. And I'm telling you to be careful, okay? Another thing is pay attention when you see more 5s, because this is also surrounded by your key digits. Look for the lines that have multiple 5s and 0s. You notice here, it does, okay? If we go here, you still see it connected to 5, but you only see 1. So look for they have more of those key digits. If you go back here, look at the line. You notice how there was multiple 0s in this line. That's where your hot area is. That way you can kind of locate really quickly. It's nothing worse than picking out a bunch of numbers and still being one off. Oh, that sucks. All right. If we were going the 1-6 route, I would look at this line here and go 3, 9, 5, 2. And also 9, 3, 0, 5. Okay, giving yourself options. All right. Well, what actually hit the next draw? This is one draw over. 5, 4, 3, 7. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 7. So again, what's the takeaway? Pay attention to your key digits, especially when there's multiple 0s or 5s, a mixture of them in one row. That's probably where your hottest areas are. And these may not happen every day. The numbers and the rundowns have to formulate themselves a certain kind of way. Okay, let's go to December 18th. There was a hit of 5, 6, 1, 5. Now this time I was noticing the mirrors had the 5s in there. So this was a little different. However, another key digit to pay attention to are those 7s and 2s. Okay, this is a perfect example. So pay attention to your key digits 5s and 0s, 7s and 2s, because wherever they're lined up, this is the area you want to stay in. You want it touching that mirror double or that mirror, the doubles or the mirrors. In this case, we got the 6, 1. Look at those key digits, 7s and 2s, 6, 8, 7, 0. Okay. 8, 4, 0, 7 in case they want to move over. If you want to use your doubles, again, got your 2, 2. So you stay in that line. You want it touching those doubles. 1, 8, 2, 0. All right. Then if you move over, 8, 9, 0, 2. Okay. What hit? The next, not draw, it skipped. It played a little bit. Remember, it changed a little bit. 6, 7, 8, 0. So you have to pay attention to what they're doing. Key digits, 0s, 5s, 2s, and 7s, they're hot. They're the go-to. I'm discovering that when I'm looking at these games now. You will be so surprised how many hits or how many times you'll see patterns, the hottest patterns formulated around those numbers. Okay, so South Carolina, pay attention. Pay attention. I hope this helps. Let me know if you have any questions, and we'll see you on the next video.